Hey, my name is Mike, and this is a too long didn't read guide for Odyn on normal and heroic. In phase 1, you'll fight Hyria and Heimdall. These two need to be 35 yards away from each other, or else they're pretty much immune to damage. Hyria will put this circle called Expel Light on someone. If you have this, just make sure no one else is in the circle with you. She'll fixate someone with Shield of Light indicated by this arrow underneath her. After a few seconds, she'll shoot a beam at them, and the damage this deals is split between everyone that's hit. Ideally, they should be pointed into the middle of the room. On Heimdall, make sure not to stand inside of this circle. The circle will also do raid-wide AoE, so make sure everyone is spread out at least 5 yards. He throws weapons on random people that stay there and then do whirlwinds. To start phase 2, you have to get both of them to 25% at the same time. When one of them gets 25%, that one will become immune to damage and start to heal. Throughout phase 1, Odyn will periodically put a rune debuff on 5 random people. There's a rune over your head and you also get a debuff. You need to match your rune to the rune on the ground. There will be 5 ads that fixate the people that have the rune. There will be 1 ad per player. This ad is immune to damage unless it is tanked inside the rune on the floor. Killing the ad inside of the rune will deactivate it. 30 seconds after the runes go out, Odyn will do a raid-wide AoE. This does more damage for every rune that is active. In phase 2, Odyn will come down and he continues to do the runes. He gets a stacking attack speed buff every time he attacks the same target, so tanks will need to swap when the damage is too high. Do not stand in these swirlies or the orbs that shoot out of the spears. On heroic, Heimdall and Hyria will periodically rejoin the fight one at a time. Make sure to keep them 35 yards away from Odyn or else they'll be immune to damage. They do all their normal mechanics and you have to bring them to 85% health to make them leave. Phase 3 starts at 55%. Nothing from phase 1 nor 2 carry in this phase. He does damage to random people that gets worse over time. 2/3 of the room will get covered in an aura. The safe zones alternate between left, middle, and right. This blue circle is Storm of Justice, and after 5 seconds it will spawn a tornado. Always try to drop these by a wall. The tornadoes do move around a bit as well. Whichever tank gets the Stormforge Spear debuff needs to run very far away from the boss. The further away you are from the boss, the less damage you take. This also does a raid-wide AoE. The fight will end at 10%. Defensive cooldowns are best saved for Heimdall's Horn of Valor AoE, for the AoE Odyn does after the runes, and for Stormforge Spear in phase 3. We used our offensive cooldowns when we got in position in phase 3. That was a too long didn't read guide for Odyn. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.